Hi, today we're going to talk about body fat and why so many people in Western society, especially in America, have such a problem with body fat that they cannot shift. So the two main problems are concerned with what people eat and how much they eat, and then either what type of exercise they're doing or how much exercise they're doing. Those are the two main issues. Unfortunately, both of these topics are a potential minefield, but I'll give you a taster of where I'm going with this discussion. We're all taught to believe that grains, low-fat foods and fruit are healthy for us. And yet I can categorically state that those are three foods that people that have body fat issues should absolutely eliminate completely from their diet. Why is that? Well, number one, they create an inflammatory process in the body, particularly in the gastrointestinal tract. And number two, they cause catastrophic fluctuations in both blood sugar levels and insulin levels. So the very foods that most of us are taught to believe are good for us, grains, low-fat foods, and fruit, are in fact some of the very culprits responsible for the current problems that we have with people unable to shift their body fat. There are also some other foods like dairy and soy which are also profoundly unhealthy as well, and I'll get into those later. But basically the message is you've got to ignore most of what you hear on the radio, most of what you watch on the TV. You especially need to ignore what most medical doctors tell you to do, because it may surprise you to know the average medical doctor has between 5 and 10 hours training in nutrition, and they're really completely the wrong people to be asking about what you should be eating. It's a bit like going to a Ford dealership shopping for a mortgage loan. If you go to a medical doctor and you're asking the medical doctor for advice about what to eat, it really is as daft as showing up at a car dealership asking for a mortgage. You're just in the wrong place. They're just not equipped to answer those questions. So you need to ignore most of what you hear coming from MDs, because they just don't know. It's just not on the medical syllabus. Let's talk briefly about exercise. Some people swear that cardiovascular training gets rid of body fat. Other people swear that weight training gets rid of body fat. Other people swear that the only thing that makes any difference is doing these boot camp style programs. What's the truth? Well, the truth is that it requires that you think carefully about your orthopedic history in terms of aches and pains, injuries, so on. You think about how old you are, how healthy you've been for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, how much sleep you get, how much stress you're under, and your final decision about what your exercise program should look like should be based on a lot of that type of information. So there isn't one size fits all when it comes to how much exercise or what type of exercise. So go ahead and fill out the form to your right, click on submit. Once you've clicked on submit, it'll kick you into another screen and you'll get access to a much longer video where I expand on these nutritional and exercise related topics. And I'll give you a whole lot of very good quality information that you can go away and test on yourself to see if it helps with getting rid of some stubborn body fat. If it does, great. Contact me and let me know that it worked, and I can help you take the process a step further. Okay, go ahead, fill the form out to your right, click submit, and then you'll get instant access to the longer specific video.